Hello, we are so excited because right now doors are open to the Academy for the very last time. More on that later. So, if you are ready to build a sustainable design business with predictable profits, the Academy is everything you'll need to make it happen. We know you have the questions and we're here to answer them all. So let's get into it. You're listening to Design and Prosper episode 144. Hey, I'm Chris. And I'm Donna. Welcome into this beautiful space where we have open and honest conversations about running a graphic design business.
We'd love to help you throw imposter syndrome to the curb and position yourself as a high-end graphic designer.
Yes, and each week we'll share empowering advice, practical tips, and strategies to help you thrive in business. We are so happy you're here.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
So, Don dropped a bit of a bombshell in that intro.
Yes, I did.
Which is that we have opened the Academy doors for the very last time.
Yep. We are making some very big changes to our business and our lives.
Yes, we are. So we aren't going to go into the whys and the hows and all that sort of thing in this episode, but we're going to do that next episode. We're going to tell you all about it. It's going to be a very honest,
raw.
Yeah. Maybe tears. There'll be emotions.
Yeah, there will be tears.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
So that will be the next episode. So stay tuned for that one. But for today, because we've only got a limited amount of time before the Academy doors close, we want to answer all your questions about the Academy and to tell you a bit about it for those of you who aren't overly familiar with the Academy. For those of you who don't know what the Academy is and you're listening for the very first time going, what? What is this Academy thing? It is a complete business course for designers, for graphic designers, for brand designers, for web designers. By the end of all the modules, so there's 12 modules plus many bonuses.
So many
bonuses designed to help you move the needle, all essential. By the end of it, you'll have the complete operating system for how to run a successful, profitable, predictable design business.
Absolutely. The Academy is bursting at the seams with tools, resources, systems and procedures that are all working. We use them.
Yep.
They are all proven. We use them. Our Academy alumni have given us so many testimonials on how incredibly epic they have been in making positive changes in their business. They're all swipeable with integrity and authenticity. You'll be able to swipe these. We'll show you how. And all adaptable. You just need to implement who you are into this toolkit, and this toolkit becomes your business. And it's like a silent partner. It will help you. You will lean into it, lean on it. It's incredible.
Yeah. We have so many testimonials, so many beautiful Academy alumni who have gone through this, who are, they say it's changed their lives. And we can see it. We can see that it's changed their lives. We're incredibly proud of this offering. It's everything that we wished we had when we were starting in business decades ago.
Yeah.
And we put all our heart and soul into this, all our knowledge. We want to fast track you to success. We want you to succeed. It is a wonderful offering. And so go check out our website, designandprosper.co/the Academy. You can read all about it. But in today's episode, what we wanted to do was answer some of the questions that we get that may not be answered on the sales page that are a bit unusual or just we've had on repeat actually. All of these questions have actually come from past group sessions, past masterclasses that we've done.
Yeah, they are on repeat. And we figured let's get these answered so that you can go into the Academy making a discerning, educated decision on whether or not this is going to be a fit for you.
Yes.
But quite likely, if you are a graphic designer, web designer, or brand designer, whether you've been in business for 5 minutes or for 20 years, the Academy is going to help you.
Yeah.
So
yes,
let's dive into those questions.
Well, actually, just before we dive into the questions, I just had another thought, which was if you're not on our mailing list yet, you may not know about Pathway to Profit. A Pathway to Profit is something that is essential training for designers, and it's actually the pre-work part of the Academy. It's like when you start the Academy, you've got to do this. It's the foundational work, but we've actually made it available to our whole community for free for a limited time. It's a 3-part training, and one of the lessons drips every day. So you get instant access. It's pre-recorded training. You get instant access, and then the other 2 modules are dripped on day 2 and day 3. It is essential training. It is called Pathway to Profit. So if you want to sign up for that, head to designandprosper.co/pathway to profit. We'll have the link in the show notes. And over the 3 days, we cover, first of all, it's design your dream life. So it's about getting your head around what you want out of your life and your business. Who are the types of clients you want to service? What is the kind of design you want to do? What do you want your day-to-day life look like?
Yeah, absolutely. It's such important work.
Yeah.
We implore you to get your hands on this training if you haven't done it.
Day 2 is all about the numbers. It's called Design Your Dream Business Model. So we show you 5 different examples of successful, profitable business models as inspiration, as examples, and then we have a calculator where you can create your very own example because it needs to be unique to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also share a broken business model as well. And just in case you recognize yourself in that broken model, and then you can go, okay, that's what I should not be doing. And that's what a broken business looks like. So we share that with you, as well as how to correct that, course correct, and work out a business model that suits you, your business, your way.
Yeah, understanding the broken business model is really important.
It's really, really cool work.
Yeah.
Just to see it, just to see, aha, there it is. And especially if you do resonate with it, it's like, okay, I can see where it's broken. I can see how it's broken. And with the training, you'll know exactly how to fix it.
Yeah. And then day 3 is design your dream client process. So it's an A to Z or A to Z, depending on how you like to say your Z's and Z's. It is the entire design business process from start to finish, from setting up your own business so that it attracts the right kind of clients, right through that first client touch point, right through, okay, now they're on board. What happens next? What happens next? What happens next? Right through to the very end where you want to encourage long-term relationships. And how does that work? So it's a really comprehensive, all the systems. We just go through a big checklist, basically.
It's a checklist. That's what I was about to say.
Everything you need.
It's a business blueprint checklist for creatives, for designers. So yeah, you will absolutely love it. You'll be able to use it as a bit of an audit and see where the gaps are in your business. You'll be able to go, oh my gosh, I'm missing these sections. And the great news is we then share all of those things. Everything that we cover in Pathway to Profit is covered in the Academy.
Yeah.
So you'll see how it all works together and how we are here to help you, not only with this free training, but then also with the very last round of the Academy.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we're not kidding. It really is the last round of the Academy. This is your last chance to join.
Yeah.
So this is where we thought we better answer some questions.
Yeah. There will not be a comeback tour. We want to say that it has been a very big decision, but it is the last time. So if you are one of those people who suffer from FOMO, well then absolutely. This is one of those times where we say, yup, it's happening. You will absolutely miss out if you don't act. So let's get into these questions,
All
shall we?
right. So the first question on our list here is, even though my business just started 2 weeks ago and I'm not super clear on my ideal business, would the Academy still be something I should consider at this point, or should I wait until I have a more solid direction?
We think it's perfect timing. If you are not super clear, the work that you will do just in the pre-work will set you up with clarity.
Yeah.
You will be super clear once you do that foundational work.
Yeah, once you do that Pathway to Profit work that we were mentioning earlier, that's going to really help you pinpoint so much. But we actually think you're a bit lucky here because you're not clouded, you're not muddied with experience or like how it should be, or this was what it was like when I worked for someone else, or this is what it's been like with my clients so far. You've got this fresh, clean slate, and then you get to implement all the systems the right way from the get-go.
Yeah.
You're going to be totally fast-tracked.
Absolutely. Now, you may have worked somewhere else, or you may be starting fresh out of university or fresh out of college. True. Even so, if this is your brand new baby business, that applies. 100%. You get to start from scratch and make it your own.
Yeah.
Only take the good from where you've been before and really audit that down, distill that down to what works for you and what doesn't work for you. But the work that you will do inside Pathway to Profit and then inside the academy will just be so clarifying for you.
Yeah, like where this person has said, I'm not super clear on my ideal business. The first few modules of the academy in particular are going to get you very clear on that as well.
Yeah.
So it is such a wonderful opportunity for you. So we'd say go for it.
It's perfect timing. We wish that we had have had this before we started our businesses. Okay, question number 2. Do we cover getting clients and lead magnets?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. In module 3, it's our lead generation module. So it's all about building a systemized approach to getting leads and not just throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping something will stick. And we also have, as a bonus, we have our Get Clients Now training.
I just want to say, Chris has sort of popped that in there. It's like, we get this training. That's a big deal.
Bonus.
It's a big deal. I almost want the lights and bells and whistles to go off.
Fireworks.
Because this round of the academy, our lucky last cohort are going to get all the things in our toolkit. And
everything we've created. Really?
Everything.
Yeah.
Literally, everything we've created, a full sweep of the shop. Because we want you to have everything we can possibly leave you with that we use in our toolkit. Like we said, we use it. It all works. And our Get Clients Now training is 5-day training on a direct mail approach, which is the way Chris and I built our businesses and sustained our businesses for many years, still to this day. And we want you to have that. So yes, 100%, not only within the academy modules will we be covering lead magnets, we'll also give you that bonus training to actually pop into your toolkit, ready to go.
Yeah. So getting clients is a big, big question as well. So this person asked, do we cover getting clients? Well, the thing is, with getting clients successfully, there's a lot of moving pieces. Your messaging has to be on point. You need to know who you're targeting. You need to have a really incredible briefing system, an onboarding system. You need to have a really amazing proposal that sells, that is designed to convert. So these are all the things that we have in the academy that, like Donna was saying earlier, they're done. They're done for you. You just get to adapt into your business.
Yeah.
We'll show you how.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so right, Chris. There are so many moving parts.
Yeah.
All of those moving parts with consistency mean you build trust. That trust transfers to people wanting to do business with you. When people trust you, they'll want to do business with you. And that's one part of the big puzzle to get clients. And the strategies that we share with you inside each and every model build upon you being the authority in your space and building that trust each and every touch point, which leads to people wanting to work with you and getting clients, as well as the strategy, the direct strategy on how to get them. You have to then have that business to support who you say you are and what you say you do when they actually do come and knocking on your door.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, here I am. Yes, I can follow through on those promises.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're very big on everything being measurable as well. We're not about, I haven't posted on Instagram for a while. I better just whip up something.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why? Why are you doing that? And to what end? What result are you trying to get from that post? So it's all about being strategic, measuring, seeing the amount of leads. You should have actual data to back up what you're doing, the actions that you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. As a boss, as a CEO, as the person who runs the show, you need to know your numbers. And that's what Chris is talking about there.
Yeah.
That data is the power behind your business. Understanding that and understanding where you need to invest your time and energy is paramount to the success of your business, because we don't want to be throwing spaghetti on a wall. So we teach you all of that. So exciting. There's so much gold inside the academy.
Yeah, that's right. So this question is similar to the first one, but I'll read it out anyway. It's, I'm still a student and will be graduating next year. Would the academy be right for me at this stage of my career? So this is interesting because we were graphic design lecturers and we were lecturers for many years. And when we started Design and Prosper, the reason was because we saw that there was a gap in the curriculum. There was a gap in what knowledge our students were having as they walked out the door. Now, we tried to implement as much business knowledge as we could because we knew a lot of people would go out and start their own businesses.
And they did,
And
which
they
was
did.
really exciting.
Yeah.
Our final year in the degree that we worked in was basically a design studio
Yeah.
where the students did real work for real money, and they used that money to go and expand their knowledge by attending conferences and things like that. So it was operational, which gave all those amazing students a taste of what it would be like to work for yourself. But of course, we couldn't fit the whole business model into the final year of the degree. So that gap was just a raging gap right there. And we had so many students reach out to us, wouldn't we, Chris?
Yeah.
Email us going, oh, I've got to do this proposal and I'm frightened and I don't know what to do here and I don't know what to do there, or I've got this meeting and I need to prepare. And we were like, okay, these students left us with so much confidence. They're good at what they do. They're confident in their creative process. Now they just need to be confident in their business process.
Yeah.
So the Academy was born.
Yeah. So as a student, there's things that you'll need to go out into the world to start your own business. So from that perspective, the Academy is a perfect segue into business life if that's what you're intending to do. But also, like we said with the first person, how perfect to be able to set this up from the get-go. And we do have some lovely design-orientated modules as well. We have a couple on design and creative process because we like to systemize it because that helps with your bottom line, your profitability, and it helps to make for predictable outcomes in your business, which is really something that a lot of designers are seeking as well because it's so frightening when you don't have a solution or you feel like the budget's just blowing out and there's scope creep galore and all that sort of thing. It's really stressful. So I just think it's perfect.
Yeah.
And also you can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait anymore because we won't be running this again. So
Yes.
the time is now.
The time is now. The time is now. Absolutely. So good luck, lovely. And we hope to see you in the last round, whoever asked that question.
Yes.
Okay, next question. I am a self-taught designer. Will this still work for me? Well, absolutely you can, because now with us on your side, you will be a taught business owner.
Yes.
And the other thing is, like Chris just mentioned with the previous question, we do have some modules within the Academy where we teach the creative process for that predictability and just ensuring that you land on something incredibly discerning each and every time. You'll be able to basically audit your process next to ours, see what gaps there are, and implement our creative process into your business as well. So I think it's absolutely perfect for you, lovely.
Yeah. And we have evidence because we have many self-taught designers in the Academy.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I'm just thinking of beautiful Alex from Cove Design, and there's a testimonial on our sales page. If you just go to the Academy page and scroll down, Alex is divine. And if you go and
She
check out
is
her
divine.
if you go and check out Alex's Instagram at Cove Design, you'll just see how incredible Alex is, right?
She is such a talented designer.
Yeah.
All self-taught.
Self-taught.
Incredible. Her eye
Yes.
is impeccable. Love her work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in her testimonial, and when she's talking about the Academy, she's talking about it from that self-taught perspective. And she's not the only one. It just
Yeah.
really helped to boost her confidence and to take her to the next level because there can be a bit of imposter syndrome with our self-taught designers. And we're always trying to boost you up because it's like, oh my goodness, you are so talented. Like if somebody like Alex had happened to come through when we were lecturing design, we would have really been able to nurture and support her. But she's got talent, buckets
Yeah.
of talent
Yeah,
without
yeah.
even doing a degree.
And you can't teach that,
No.
right? You can't teach that raw talent, that creative way of seeing things and her conceptual brain and her aesthetic ability.
Yeah.
It's just all incredible. You can't teach that. So
it is innate, a lot of that.
You have that. You have that. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And here are the business skills to support that.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what was needed, business
Yeah.
skills
Yeah.
and confidence building. And that's
Yeah.
what the business systems will give you, the
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah. It's almost like, what will the Academy give you? It's so many things, knowledge, empowerment, all the things. But underlying thing that the Academy will give you is confidence as a business owner. You will be confident in every single step, every single moving piece in your business will be catered for, and you will feel really confident. From the minute someone knocks on your door to the way that you price the project, to the way that you actually create that response to that brief, to deliver to the deliverables, the whole kit and caboodle, confidence will be there because of the systems that we share with you.
We know how to run a design business.
Yeah.
We know how to run it well. So just come on board. Come and learn from us.
Yeah.
You're going to love it. All right, next question.
Can we join anytime or do we need to be ready now? Oh, well, you need to be ready now.
You really, really do.
You really, really
This was
do.
a real question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like we've just planted this one in there, but it really was a question.
It gave me the giggles when I read it because I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. You need to be ready. You need to be doing it now, basically. I think the underlying question that I'm reading within that question is, or do we need to be ready to be running a business now? Or can I just join anytime at anywhere, wherever I am along the process of building a business? I'm guessing because it's a little bit open-ended.
It is.
But the bottom line is time is of the essence. The Academy will only be offered one last time. It really is now. Now's the time because it's the last. It's the last.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
You have got until the 10th of December, 2024.
That's it.
Yeah.
Doors will close for the last time. And we want you in on it. We want you in on it because we are going to love and nurture up our very last cohort to the nth degree. It is a 12-module course, 12 modules. First module will drip, then within quick succession over 12 weeks, each week you'll get the next module. But what we are inviting you to do this time is we're inviting you to spend the entire year with Chris and I, 2025. We will be your go-to for questions as you implement and embed all of the strategies, tools, resources that we share. You will be able to ask questions of us for 12 whole months. So imagine you get your business started, you have some questions, you make some changes, you might have to pivot, you keep coming in every month and asking us questions, getting us to check things, all of that. We will be available to you. And that, my friends, will be it. At the end of December 2025, the very last day of the Academy, we will be celebrating. But you need to get in on it before the 10th of December 2024 to be in that with us for next year.
Yeah, I'm really glad you mentioned that now, Dom, because that is so important that our coaching sessions will be right throughout 2025. I just really want to reiterate that. You won't be alone all throughout 2025.
Yeah. You'll have a whole year to embed this beautiful business of yours. Yeah. So now is the time where previous rounds of the Academy, it's been over 12 weeks.
Yeah.
They've had 12 weeks. Each week we have a Q&A. This time, our last round, you'll have 12 months, one a month. Yeah. Every single month we'll get together and you'll be able to ask questions of us.
Yeah.
So,
and as soon as you join, you get access to Module 1. You can get going and then every week you still get an extra module until all the 12 weeks have been released. And then you'll have all of the things in your hot little hands. Like it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
But it will take you a little bit of time to implement. And so that's why we're going to support you right throughout 2025.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say you'll also have access to our Q&A session archive. So all of the Q&A sessions that we've ever had for the life of the Academy will be in an archive and you will have access to that. And it's a searchable, accessible way to ask questions. So you might have a question that has been answered multiple times already over the years in the Academy, and you will be able to ask the question and have access to that. So so we've gone on a bit of a deep dive with the Academy.
Yeah, but you get instant access to that as well. So as soon as you join,
that's right,
you get access to that archive, and there's hundreds and hundreds of questions that have been answered. And I think there's over 120 videos. There could be more. I have to tally them up, but there's so much gold in there and it is searchable. So you will not feel alone. And the community, oh my goodness, the community is incredible. They're the Brains Trust. They've all been through it already. There's some people who got access to all the modules and all the knowledge back in 2021, and they are so smart. They are so knowledgeable. Honestly, they're incredible.
Very incredible.
The community's there. They've got your back as well. So, instant access to those incredible people.
Yeah, all the things. So, lovely. it is a now or never situation. So
Yeah.
it's now time.
Time is now.
Time is now. It's your time. All right, next question. Will the Academy help me to prove my value so people could trust I can deliver when charging higher prices?
Of course it will. Yes, it will, because what will happen is that you will start to understand your numbers and it will become undeniable to you. You'll be, oh, if I charge what I have been charging, I'm not going to have a sustainable business. My business is going to fail, so I need to charge this amount. You'll have actual facts and figures in front of you. And then we're going to help you with your messaging. We're going to help you with the onboarding process. We're going to help you with the language around selling yourself. We're going to help you with selling your concepts so that when you do that one concept solution, it's a full body yes from the client. There's so many aspects. There's so many moving pieces to help you prove your value. But what I'm seeing from this question is like, I don't have confidence right now. I don't have confidence in my value.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will have confidence in your value
It's
after running
what
through
it's
the
all
academy.
about.
Yeah.
It's what the Academy is all
It really
about.
is.
You
Yeah.
will absolutely be able to prove your value time and time and time and time again. And people will trust that you will be delivering on what you say you can do. They will know that you will be able to do that.
Yeah.
It will be undeniable. But really more importantly, you will know that you can do what you're saying you can do.
Yeah.
And for me, that's so valuable to wake up every day and have that beautiful self-belief that I have got this. And I've got this gorgeous business as almost like a silent partner. All of the toolkit, that toolkit of yours is your silent partner. You get to lean on and lean into that toolkit, and you will be trusted. And you will have the confidence to walk out and go, here I am. What am I doing today? What do you need? I've got it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah. And I just want to do a little shout out to a couple of different resources that you might find helpful as well, which is another podcast that we recorded, which is, I cannot remember the number off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the show notes. It's evidence that graphic design works. So we actually came up with a whole big list of studies that prove the value of design and how it helps businesses to increase their value and to sell more and all those good things. And also we have this wonderful training, which is free, and it is called Premium Pricing for Designers. So just head over to designandprosper.co/free and you'll see it there amongst the list of the freebies.
Yeah,
and
that's a
grab
great
the
freebie.
premium pricing training. It's an on-demand training. You can watch it straight away, but it's really good about the language of showing your value. And understanding how the clients see value. And I think that's important as well. They don't just want a logo. They don't just want a brand. They want so much more. And that training really goes deep into that.
That is great. I'm glad you mentioned that, Chris. That's brilliant. Yeah. You will absolutely be able to prove your value, lovely. So yes, the Academy will help you, and all of the other extra resources will help you as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Would the Academy be a good thing to do in conjunction with updating my website and portfolio, etc.?
Oh, good question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a big yes. And we actually say at the beginning of the Academy, we say, just hold your horses a little bit. If you're thinking about doing a rebrand or doing a website refresh, just hold on for a little bit until at least, say, module 10 has dropped, because we have so many resources for you to make that process amazing.
Absolutely. You get to take your business through from brief right through that creative process to really make sure that you are on the money with your own brand. You get to see it. You get to be the first test case.
Yeah.
And what I think this question also answers that question from earlier, Chris, where it was like, do I have to be ready? A lot of people think I have to have the business almost ready to go. I have to have my brand. I have to have my website. I have to have this. I have to have that. I have to have all the things before I can do the business training.
Yes.
And that, what we're saying, the least you've done, the better. Because you just might end up unraveling what you've done once you go through the process.
Look, we've seen it so many times as well, where designers will do a complete 180 degree
Yeah.
flip in their business in terms of who they're targeting or the type of work they're doing. And then they're like, okay, well, this name is not going to work anymore. I'm actually going to change my name. And we've seen it so many times. So that's why we've said hold on. Yeah, until you get most of the modules. So that you won't be in danger of having to completely unravel and start from scratch.
Exactly. Yeah. And even if you are further down the track, because we've helped so many people, whether they've been in business 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, we've helped people. And one of our favorite ever testimonials is from Emma from the Concept Distillery, where she said, you absolutely can teach an old dog new tricks. So don't be scared that you think, oh my gosh, the Academy is just going to get me to unravel my whole business. That's not the case at all. If you are really confident in what you've been doing for many years, and the Academy can actually be an audit. You can actually look at what you've got in place, look at the way that we do things, identify the gaps and fill the gaps, essentially. So you might be so happy with your branding, but it's your messaging that needs a massage. It's your messaging that might need a complete change. That's okay. That's fine. We tweak and push and pull until we have the whole cohesive brand together. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. If you are at the very beginning, we believe you're in the luckiest position of all because you get to start from scratch. So, but you've been in business 20 years, you also get to start from scratch, but you don't have to be stressed about that. If you're happy with things, it's a matter of auditing and understanding where the gaps are.
Yeah, I think that we have people in both positions that are just starting out or have been in business for 20 years. And when they first introduce themselves to everybody and the community, they're too scared to share their website or they're too scared to share their socials because it's not where they want it to be. But that's all going to change.
Yeah.
You're going to get so much clarity and everything will unfold. We're just totally supportive of you wherever you are at.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you might find that you're one of those people who has 2 or 3 minor tweaks that have major impact. You might have not identified a very simple problem in your business. And once that's adjusted or at least acknowledged, things change, completely change with minor adjustments. So it really doesn't matter where you are in business.
Yeah.
So,
So I just wanted to clarify what I said just before about people being too afraid to share, and that some of you might have clung on to that thought a little bit and went, oh, I think I'd be too scared to share, and that sounds a bit intimidating. But I just wanted to reiterate that you can share as little or as much of yourself and your work and your business as you want in the Academy.
Yeah.
You can share it all, warts and all, and we will be there cheering you on. Or you can be a bit quieter and stay in the background if that's preferable to you. But we're here. We've got the community. If you want it, you can tap into it.
Yeah.
And it's very welcoming. It's very nurturing. It's very safe space.
I love that you said that, Chris, because there are a lot of people who might like just to be a little bit invisible and just to sit back a little bit and just watch it all unfold. I certainly like doing that.
Yeah.
I'm a really private person, and so I'm probably not going to be the person front and center in any of the community groups that I'm a part of, but I still like to be involved. I still like to be there, and I still like to see what's going on. So you can absolutely do it that way if that's who you are. And it's a generalization, I know, but the design community is made up of a lot of introverts. And we just want you to know that we love you, whoever you are, however you work, it's all good. Works for us.
Yes. Next question. So when we sign up to the course, what assets are actually included?
We love this question. It's everything that we outline on the website. So if you head over to the website, designandprosper.co/the Academy, just check out the resources that are available inside each module.
Yeah, go module by module.
Yeah.
So there's a section where we unpack what's in each module and have a look at the templates included. So if you're thinking, oh, well, we mentioned the proposal before. Yes, we have a proposal template, and it's an InDesign and Canva template, and we have a complete briefing system, which is plug and play. We have I think it's a 7 or 8 part. I always forget. There's lots of parts to it. It's very strategic about how we do our briefing. And we have templates for even the creative process. We have your selling system ready to go for selling your concept. That's a template. We have templates for brand strategy as well.
Yeah, scripts. We have scripts for emails.
Yes.
All of that type of thing.
Actually, you all get our nicely said scripts kit, which we've talked about a lot on over the years on the podcast, but you all get that when you join the Academy this round.
Yeah, you
That's
get it
new.
all.
This is the best
oh my
offer
gosh,
ever.
it's the best offer ever.
It is. It is the best offer ever.
You get the
ever.
whole toolkit.
Yeah.
So pretty much we can confidently say all the assets that are on our website on the Academy page and all of the items on our shop, you get all of those things.
All of them.
All of them.
And we didn't mention this, that we've wound back the clock to 2022 pricing.
Oh, we didn't mention that. This is such big news. I can't believe we didn't lead with that, Chris. Because that's going to save you $400 USD.
Yeah.
Big savings to
Yeah.
be paying 2022 pricing.
Yeah. So for a good while now, since 2022, essentially, it has been $2,400 investment to join the Academy, and that's USD. We also have Australian carts available. We always have an Australian cart available for everything that we sell.
Yep, with
Just-
GST included.
Yes,
So
yes.
that takes care of our Aussie peeps.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now it is $1,997, so just under $2,000 USD for everything.
The whole box and dice.
Everything.
And I think just based on the 2022 pricing and the all the shop items that we have, all the bonuses that we have, I think that's over $1,000 in resources.
Oh, yeah.
That you're getting as a bonus because of this round. So
Yeah.
can't stress enough. This round's the one.
Yeah, there's no inflation happening in the Academy at Design and Prosperity. We're going backwards.
We're going backwards.
Reverse
I
inflation.
Love that. I love that, Chris. That's so cool. All right. I think we answered that, didn't we? Just before I move on. I think we did. You get the lot. And the best thing to do is to head to the website, go module by module, check it out. You'll see how comprehensive the Academy is and just what you get. Next question. How much time per week would we need to dedicate to the Academy? This is a great question, and it really does depend on how fast you go and how fast you work. But technically, there's about an hour of videos we get you to watch every time the Academy drips. Boom, you'll have about an hour, and it's broken up into small bite-sized videos. So you don't have to sit through a whole hour in one hit. You can actually take the time to go through it. But we recommend, if you are investing in your business in this way, then really you should be carving out a whole morning every single week to
At
get
least.
the work done.
Yeah.
You know? A morning to 6 hours. We like 6 hours. And that 6 hours might be split over 2 days. Again, look at your work week. Look where you can schedule this. Make it non-negotiable, non-movable, like it's solid, rock solid. Give yourself the 12 weeks. Give yourself some time every week for the work in order to move the needle.
Yeah.
If you don't carve out the time, it just won't happen. It'll be beautiful resources going dusty on your cyber shelf.
Yeah. This question is really individual to everybody because some people already have so much on their plate and some people might be working part-time at the moment, so have more time to implement. Some people might have more clarity on certain modules already than others. So we have some students who spend a long time on modules 1 to 3 because they want to really get that right. And there's some people who just breeze through that. So it is very individual. But this is why we're here for the whole of 2025 because, yes, we drop these modules once a week and you'll have all of them after 12 weeks. But it's rare for people just to go right through and at the end of the 12 weeks, they've got everything done. It's just not the way business works.
Yeah.
And we'd be setting unrealistic standards if we said you would get it all done by those end of that 12 weeks. And personally, I don't think I've ever done a course where I've just done it all in the time that they said it was going to happen either because life happens and, you know, there's certain aspects that you're going to dive deeper into. But what happens at the end of the 12 weeks is you will have everything. So what will happen is you might get a new client in the door and you might not have done everything, but then you can go, oh, I can grab the proposal now. I can grab the proposal and I can implement that. Or I've got a creative job that I haven't had before. It's a bit of a different kind of creative job that it's a little bit different to the kind of work I normally do. And you can really run through modules 8 and 9 to run through that process. So you're going to be able to pick and choose what is really important to you right now.
Love that. That's such good advice. And I think the thing is, though, as a business owner, as a CEO, whatever you'd like to call yourself, you really should be carving out time to work on your business, not in it, every week anyway.
Yeah.
That should be an absolutely non-negotiable time set aside. And if you decide to join the academy, that's when the academy happens.
Yeah.
It's non-negotiable. Don't let clients steal that time from you, essentially.
Yeah.
Because they do. So work out when is the best time for you to do this work. And the other little pro tip that we'd like to share with you on that is don't give away your best brain power time to the clients all the time. The work that we're asking you to do inside the academy can be a really deep, deep dive, and it can be quite taxing, to be honest. And if you are getting through an entire workday and then you are sitting down at the end of the day going, oh, okay, I'll do a little bit of work on my business now. You're tired, you're depleted, you're probably dehydrated if you're not drinking enough water, speaking from self-experience. The thing is, you will not give your business the best version of you. So we want you to treat it like you would a client and carve out some really high-powered hours for the academy as well. So or your business in general, like if you don't join us in the academy, please take that as a pro tip, but take that away today. Make sure you are really allowing yourself some time to work on your business and not just in it and not just for everyone else. Don't give them all of the best pieces of you.
Yeah. This topic actually segues nicely into the next question, which is, I remember you saying on the podcast that ideally we should work no more than 30 hours, and I'm wondering if you'll help guide us on how to do that. From a horrible time manager. With a cute little emoji.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Okay, so, oh my goodness, yes, we help you with that. So Module 7 is all about studio management and time management. And so we run through the concept of a model week. We run through lots of time management strategies. We also have a bonus training, which is the Time Ninja training, which is all about, which we hardly ever talk about, Don, the beautiful Time Ninja training. It's
that is such good training.
Oh, it's such good training. Yeah, get that as well. So it actually expands on the Module 7 and goes deeper into the nitty-gritty of a busy studio. And, you've got all these clients, you've got this work, and how am I going to organize it? How am I going to schedule it out? So yes, is the short answer. Yes, we'll help you figure that out. And I just wanted to clarify that what we recommend is no more than 30 creative client hours per week, so client-facing hours, because obviously you've got to allow time for your business development as well.
Yeah,
but
actually 20 hours, Chris.
It is actually 20 hours.
20 hours a week, not 30. So
it's 20. It's 80 hours a month.
Yeah.
I didn't even pick that up. Yeah, we don't say 30 hours. We say 20 hours.
Yeah.
And it is really important for burnout or avoiding burnout.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you're not only going to be working 20 hours a week, peeps, like you are going to be doing all the other things, but that's like the previous question. You're carving out time for the business side of your business to make the business as strong as it can be, for your marketing, for your lead generation plan, for all of the strategies, for really building those beautiful systems and making sure that they're cohesive and consistent across the board. That takes time.
Yeah. And we show you how to create a beautifully balanced week. And we love batching time. We show you that. We've done a lot of research on time management and a lot of reading over the years, and we've incorporated a lot of that knowledge into Module 7. So, yes, you will have all the tools.
Yes. Module 7 is such a beauty. I'm glad you mentioned the Time Ninja training. That is such good training, and we don't talk about that often enough. And that is needle-moving training. So, you will have all of the knowledge that you need to turn that horrible time manager title completely around. You'll be like, I am all over it.
Yeah. All right, next question. Will the academy help me to get clear on my pricing? I live in New York and I'm bewildered on how to get our worth and price.
That is such a question that we have on repeat. And the short answer to that is the academy will absolutely help you get clear on your pricing, because the academy will help you get clear on your value.
Yeah.
That's the key. Once you understand your value and what an hour of power with you is worth, then you will know your pricing is on point, and you will know that there's a profit margin in your pricing that you protect, and you know how to protect it. We'll teach you how to protect the profit margin. And then you go out there with all of the beautiful language that we teach you on how to actually do all of your messaging again, these questions all have all the moving parts in play, don't they, Chris?
Yeah.
And all of that will help you to be super confident with your pricing. And even those New Yorkers who are discerning crowd of people we hear, and we've been to New York a couple of times ourselves, and we know that they're discerning, and we know that you will have to be on top of your game to get the pricing you want and to get the trust you want from your clients and all of that. But you will absolutely come away with the confidence and the understanding of your value in order to charge those premium prices.
Yeah. And also, you're going to have the tools. So you're going to have the easy breezy cost estimate calculator, which will make it really clear how much to charge. We also have a bonus training that you'll all get, which is a pricing workshop, which we go deep into some complex pricing scenarios, and we map it out and price them out right in front of your eyes. Plus, we mentioned earlier the Pathway to Profit 3-day training. That is essential for getting clear on your pricing as a starting point, because the calculator that we share in that will help you see if your business model is feasible based on the prices that you're charging.
I love it. So good. Absolutely. Get your hot little hands on that Pathway to Profit training.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And just to be clear on Pathway to Profit, this was previously only information that we gave out to paying members of the Academy.
Yes.
It is highly, highly
That's
valuable.
right.
It was the pre-work, the foundational work, and we've made it available to you all for a limited time. So absolutely don't miss out on Pathway to Profit.
Do we have the date for when Pathway to Profit finishes, Chris?
So you've essentially got until the first week in December to sign up for Pathway to Profit, because we close doors to the Academy on the 10th of December 2024. And if you haven't joined the Academy by the 10th of December, you won't have access to it anymore. So sign up, get your hands on that free 3-part training.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when the Academy doors close, so do Pathway to Profit doors.
Yes.
It's all closing.
It's all closing.
Oh, Chris, it's getting real.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Do you teach how to do the one concept method in the Academy? Why, yes, we do.
We sure do.
That is one of the most, I don't know, we say it a lot, don't we, Chris? We're like, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite modules.
It's a
This is my
favorite.
favorite. But it's definitely a favorite that we get to teach a creative process in this business arena, because the creative process is a business approach, right? And a lot of creatives go, no, the creative process can't be systemized. It can't be boxed in, essentially. And you think that it's counterintuitive having a process for your it ensures success, and it ensures that your solutions, are really discerning. Your one concept that you present will tick all of the boxes based on your brief, and it'll be high end and it'll be discerning.
Yeah.
So heck yeah, we teach this.
Yes. And then really importantly, and we touched on this before, is that we show you how to sell it as well. Sell that one
Yes.
concept, which is really important. And then, wait, there's more. One of our bonuses is our Creating Original Concepts logo training,
Yes.
which is just a beautiful supplement to the core modules that we share in the Academy, because it's modules
different.
8 and 9 is different. So
Yeah.
what we do in the Academy modules is we actually take you from brief to presentation with a pretend client and how the brief looks, and then how it's presented in that final stage. So you get to really see clearly how it would unfold. And then with the Creating Original Logo Concepts, it's all about the concepts. It's all about generating really divergent, beautiful, interesting concepts that aren't run of the mill. So that's a beautiful supplement to that.
Love it. Yes. So yes. Great question.
Yes.
And you will absolutely have fun with that.
You will.
Every creative who gets their hands on that, even if it's just to peel back the curtain and go, how do you do it?
Yes.
Like it's such a good process.
It might be validating for you for some of your creative processes
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
All right, next question. How long will I have access to the course? Okay. So
Good question.
Yes. Really important
In
question.
light of the new news, yes.
Yes. So you will have access to all the recordings and all the downloads until the end of December 2025, right? So a whole 12 months all throughout 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get to that point, once we get to the end of December, then access will end then. So you get a whole year.
And we'll give you
More than a
heaps
year.
of notice. Like we'll probably start sending emails in the last 3 months of 2025 saying, if you haven't already, make sure you've downloaded all of the resources. We want you to have it all.
Yeah.
We want you to get hot little hands on it all. So you'll have plenty of time to access that and download all of the resources. So
But we
will
have
be yours.
decided that the access to the community will be ongoing. So it is a
Yes.
Facebook community, and we do not plan on shutting that down.
That
'cause
doesn't
it's
need to go
beautiful.
anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be ongoing. So,
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Yes, that's a really good point to make, Chris, because I think when we made the announcement to our beautiful alumni, that was one of the first questions like, oh no, I've got lifelong friends out of here now. I've made so many beautiful connections. I've collaborated with other designers. I'm meeting up with other designers, because we have designers literally scattered all over the world and together in this gorgeous community. We've talked about this before, Chris. It's such a rich community of beautiful, like-minded design business owners who all share the same toolkit. So you all know what you're talking about when you've got struggles or worries, helping each other by going, hey, have you accessed that particular resource lately? Go and redo that again. You've got people who really understand your business. I mean, how many times as a business owner who's doing business alone, a solopreneur, we don't like to change entrepreneur too much, but let's just call it solopreneur for the purposes of this story, where you'll actually go and at the dinner table, you'll chat about your business with family member or a parent or whatever, and they just don't get it. They do not understand. They don't know what you're talking about. But with this community, everyone gets it. Everyone's possibly been there, done that, can help, support, lean on. It's so beautiful. So it's not going anywhere.
No. Nothing makes our hearts sing more than seeing in-person meetups with the Academy people, and they send us a photo and say, we got together. It's just so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Another question. We're almost done. Am I able to use the resources and templates as is for my own design clients?
Okay, good question. A lot of it can be plug and play, but we encourage you to put your spin on it, put your language to it, and definitely put your branding to it.
Yeah. So some of the resources, you can use at a pinch. If you're really pushed for time, you could just insert your logo and off you go. But of course, you'd want to change them. Well, we don't have any designers that don't want to change them, but they're beautifully classic, beautifully designed, ready to go if you want to use them as is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
The only thing that we ask is that you don't on-sell our templates.
Yes.
So don't create a shop and start selling off our templates.
Yeah.
For your use, for your business.
Yeah, so they're really designed to be used one-to-one to your clients. They're not one-to-many, one-to-one for your design projects.
Yeah.
Yes, you can use it all. You can use all the questions that we have in the brief. You can use all the templates, all the scripts that we have in the Nicely Said Scripts kit as is. You can absolutely
Copy
use it
and
all.
paste.
Copy
Absolutely.
and paste the lot. But just don't go and sell it as a template like Don said.
Yeah. Just don't sell them as templates. Use them within your business because you have access to them. Repurpose them for yourself. Adapt and implement into your language and your business, and you will be good to go.
Yeah. All right. Last question.
Woohoo!
We got there.
A lot of questions. Okay, last question.
Do you have a refund policy?
Yes.
Well, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We have a 14-day, no questions asked, money back refund policy.
Yeah.
So if you get into the Academy and you have a really good, clear understanding what it's all about, because you will have immediate access to Module 1, you'll have all the Q&A recordings, as we said, you'll have access to resources we love, which is broken down into lots of different categories, and it's all our favorite books and font suggestions or places to buy fonts, places to get mock-ups, resources to help you with the design process, resources to help you with business, tech, our favorite tech that we love, all these
All
links,
the
links,
things.
links,
Yeah.
so much stuff. You'll get instant access to that as well. So you really have a good idea after 14 days what it is about. And we want you to be happy and we want you to feel like you're in the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. We want you to be there loving being there.
Yeah.
And really feeling like it's valuable for you. So that's why it's 14 days, No questions asked. You don't have to prove to us whether you've done the work.
No.
It's like, if it's not for you, it's not for
I
not
just
for
sounded
us.
tired when I said
Yeah.
that. No.
No.
That sounds tiresome.
It does. It would be so tiresome
Yeah.
chasing people up
I
and
know.
wondering. But the bottom line is, you will see the value. We have no doubt about that. You'll
Yeah.
see the value, and it'll be like, why wouldn't I want the rest of the academy? And all of the bonuses drop week 3 as well. So you will want your hot little hands on those bonuses.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of the questions. My
Yeah.
goodness. So we went on lots of different journeys in this chat, and hopefully it was beneficial and interesting for you. For those of you who are interested in the academy, there was lots that we covered there. We're trying to paint a picture here of what it's all about, because there is so much that's involved.
Yeah.
It's jam-packed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. We just can't wait to welcome you inside. We can't wait to spend 2025 with you.
Oh, honestly, just put your ass where your heart wants to be.
Yes.
That's a book title from Stephen Pressfield, about just knowing that that's where you want to be, and you have to actually show up for it.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, if you want to run a beautifully sustainable, predictable profit, fun business that you will love, then let us help you. Let us help you build that. We've got it. We've got the resources inside the academy. So just
we do.
let's go.
So next episode is going to be our very, very last podcast episode.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, it's going to be the last.
I'm not going to cry yet. I'm saving it up.
Yeah, we're going to run through our thought process, what's going on. It's going to be real. Okay?
Yeah. It'll
So-
be real.
Get ready for that. It'll be episode 145. Until then,
Take care and be brave.
yes, be brave.
All right. See you inside the academy.
Yeah, see you inside the academy.
Bye.
Bye.